I am not gonna be paying attention to any hate comments on here. But I just want people to know all the false rumors, all the hate, all the anything that I've been getting on this account and being falsely reported, I'll be telling to my psychiatrist on October 10th with screenshots. Let me close this ink down because literally people need to get to know me for themselves before listening to a Gen X. And start attacking me for apparently no reason at all. I'm like any other human beings that struggle with mental health problems, which I support and don't shame people. So, I don't make fun of people mental health. I don't attack people's mental health. I support them deeply. And I just stop, for example, my hard exception letter for false reports, which I will definitely be telling my doctor about it. And I have a doctor's appointment on October 10th. So I'm trying to recover from my second suicide attempt. Literally, I need people to leave me alone because I'm not bothering them. They don't even exist to me. I'm here doing what I do best while recovering. Like, literally. As people can notice how tired I am. But I'm not what people claim to be. People need to start knowing to meet me for themselves and not listening to a Gen X. That's false about me. And this account, sorry, I'm kind of stuffy. Changing the water right now. This account was made 8 years ago. You guys don't believe me? Check when this account was made. Look at my bio. Hey Trey, I'm doing, uh, I'm doing alright. I'm just dealing with my blood pressure is kind of up at this moment. You know, still dealing with Gen X's over obsession of me, who's literally a Gen Z. A lot of false stuff is being said about me that's not even true. So, yeah. Another boy. Hey Simon. You know. So yeah, so as I was saying, by the way, if you guys ever want to see when this account was made, check in the bio. It will say July 20th, 2017. That's when this account was made. I was like 16 years old when this account was made. I was a dog collector during that moment. I collect American Girl during those time periods of my life when TikTok was musically back in my time. I literally, for example, I know people who still watch me who's a Gen X would definitely be recording my videos and twisting my words up like they always do, to say the least, which is the reason why it had cost me my second suicidal attempt on August 19th. Those are the people like that who love to harm people and get them drawn out, to say the least. So, yeah. And during that moment, I was a doll collector. I'm talking about the bully that I'm getting and people that's watching my page. I'm not naming any names. The hates I am receiving, my mental health getting made fun of. No, I said doll collector. DOLL. You're good. No. Have you guys ever heard about American Girls before? Yeah. Oh, look. So you can find a picture of what I'm talking about. American Girls. Like, thanks. Oh, jeez. Sorry about that. On top of my pants, I got the ink spill again. I'm having that, like, literally. The set that I have gotten from Barnes & Nobles and stuff like that on my 26th birthday. I just turned 26. Yeah. This ink had spilled again. I try not to. Yeah. I don't like people making a bad reputation about me. And this account gets reported for no reason. Without people getting to know me for themselves. I already know that person though. Oh, thanks. I really appreciate it. I might not look like it because I'm not really good at expressing myself. Because, I'm a Virgo. But I really do appreciate your comments. I really do. I'm taking a lot of my Gryffindor courage at this moment to be on here because I know there's a Gen Z at this moment. I mean, not Gen Z, a Gen X at this moment who's overly obsessed of my account. That is probably screen recording my videos and will love to twist up every single words that I am. So I'm taking every single thing of my Gryffindor courage to go live stream talking to you guys right now without having an anxiety attack. Because that Gen X is just too overly obsessed with me. I don't talk to minors inappropriately. Yeah, I don't like scaring people and stuff. It's just I deal with too much. Hi. You know, but you don't really need to be scared or anything because I also protect my people on my stuff. You know, that's just me. Yeah. Like, if you hear any false information about me and stuff like that, about anybody, just know me for yourself. And if you ever want to see, for example, who I'm talking about, trigger warning. Go the to a video where that says I cannot take anymore on it on October 19th, and you will see the description right there. Who had caused me to my second attempt that very moment. They also attacking my mental health. Actually, I don't really go streaming on here that much. My last time I went streaming online here for um was like on my birthday and stuff like that. That's the only time I went streaming for. And during one time is when I was getting too fed up of all the harassment I'm getting, because I was just only 25 years old. I was not 26 years old yet. I was doing my own issue. I was doing a lot of stuff. I was going to proper channels so that the harassment stops. None of those things work and stuff like that. So I got fed up to the point it attempted my second attempt. You know, so yeah, that's about it. I kind of survived that, and still that person who is a Gen X is still obsessing of my channel, trying to make me want to be gone to do my next third attempt, if you know what I mean. So yeah. Oh, the outfit is just a top I'm wearing and my jogger bottom. Yeah, I hope so. I need it because I already have gotten my help and stuff like that. August 19, due to my second attempt. People who said I didn't want any help and stuff like that. What is this? I'm a second attempt suicidal survivor. I have the help I need. They give me some meds that works for my mental health, like depression and stuff like that. Because I had struggled for those things for years, and I also was put on a sleep med. Not the ones from Dollar Tree. It's like the small ones that could barely get lost if you drop them. Yeah, it's like a small orange one, like the sleep meds that if you dropped it, you can't find it at all. So yeah. And people who said that I didn't want any help, I got the help I need, and I finally got a Medicare aid doctor. But she's very, very nice. Like, literally. And I need a niceness in my life nowadays. And plus, for more, she's a Potterhead. Not really a Potterhead, but she has a son who is a Potterhead. And I had got, like, on my birthday one time and stuff like that, I went to Five Below and got myself the Harry Potter shirt. And a lot of people was giving me a good compliment saying and they like my Harry Potter shirt. I told them, for example, Five Below, you know, to get it. Um, I do have um, what the word again? Sorry, my brain is just, today is still in the recovering mode. And I also took my meds, so yeah. I find a psychiatrist. I have a psychiatrist that I talk to. And on the 10th of October, I'm be talking to them again. I have 2 appointments on that same day, but different timing. And you know what? All the things that I've been receiving and false, twisted information by Gen X, yes, I will be telling them about this. I'll be also be telling them and informing them about all the harassment I had received from people who should know better, who's older than me. I will literally and be informing my psychiatrist board about this and all the hates I've been receiving, false information that I've been saying about me by somebody who is older than me. That's a Gen X that will literally. Let me say this: people who are older than me are the type of people who use fictional characters and inappropriately Those are the people that are older than I am. I am a Gen Z. Z. I'm a Gen Z. I'm. uh, some Gen X are toxic. And I'm dealing with one of them that's older than me. The ones that use characters like Severus Snape inappropriately. Ones who are like shaming people's mental health and call them unstable. And twisting my words of everything I never said. That's how that's how I would describe Gen X's. Yeah, like to be honest, you're nice. You're not hating me. You're not making fun of my mental health. You're not shaming me for my mental health. You understand the mental health and you support my mental health too, and I appreciate it. There's just people out there that is not like you. You know. And I wish there's more people who are nice. Because yes, I'm 26 years old. But 8 years ago, I was 16 years old. Like, I don't use... Yeah. I'm a Gen Z. Born late 90s, 1999. I grew up in 2000s. I love Full House. I literally, for example, when I had the TV on during school time, I had woken up with George Lopez theme song, Low Rider. No. This account, for example, yeah, technically like that, but this account I have right here was created 8 years ago. Ooh, nice. I was born in the late 90s, 1999. My birthday had already passed. I just turned 26 years old. I have not been 26 years old. I just turned that age. My birthday just passed, September 6th. Yes, I'm a Virgo. I was born before Labor Day. So yeah. So not like I had born 26 years old. I just turned that age. And for people who want to twist my words and stuff, no, sadly, I was like around 1 years old when that had happened. 1 to 2 years old. When September 11th had happened. You know, I was with my mom in the laundry room and stuff like that. Oh, me at this moment, I'm just working on this because this year I'm be dressing up as Professor McGonagall for this year Halloween. Last year I was Professor Snape. Yeah. Last year I was Professor Snape, so this year I'll be Professor McGonagall, and I'm working on creating Hogwarts exception letters. So for people, like any people who's trick-or-treating and stuff like that, while going to trick-or-treating myself, you know, so anybody who recognizes me as Professor McGonagall, I'll be writing their names on this and give it to them in my Professor McGonagall costume. I could also do her voice too, by the way. So yeah, you know, not just like seriously. I just want to bring out the magic more. That's just who I really am. You know, not for people who making it be like inappropriate and this and that, saying, "Oh, I talk to minors." No. Oh. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Listen carefully, though, by the way. Alright? Hold up. Potter! Take Wizzy with you. He looks far too happy over there. 5 points to be rewarded to each and every one of you for sheer dumb luck! There you guys have it. Thanks. I love doing that because I love making people laugh. Like, when I was at that place, I met my friend Elle. You know, and I talk to her a lot. And I do that voice and stuff like that. She burst out laughing because she loved the voice. Also, for my birthday last year, I got this. Also, thanks again. For this year Halloween, I'm bringing this with me. So yeah. As a late Potterhead, I had this warding when I started watching Harry Potter when I was 13 years old. Fun fact about me. I'm a late Potterhead. I didn't know nothing about Harry Potter when I was growing up. And I started watching Harry Potter when I was like 13 years old. I'm sorry, I said put 3 in my finger. I'm at 13 years old. Like, my other hand is holding whatchamacallit my phone right now. So I started watching Harry Potter when I was 13 years old that time. You know, and I did the sorting quiz and stuff like that, and I gave me Gryffindor. Since then, I'm obsessed with Gryffindor. As I got older now, the sorting hat wants to give me Ravenclaw. I'm like, I'm sticking with Gryffindor because I'm not that smart. Seriously, I'm like, how dare the sorting hat give me Ravenclaw? No offense to any of Ravenclaws out there. I love all houses, say the least. I just too attached to what I was sorted at when I was 13 years old as a late Potterhead. That's just me. My second house, though, is a Slytherin. So, yeah. So, yeah. Literally. Nice. Yeah. Gryffindors are a bit of a mischief. So, yeah. And by the way, I have got a lot of costumes. Alright. Nice meeting you too. Stay safe out there and take care. You know. And thank you for all the nice comments. I really do appreciate it. And I appreciate you guys with all the likes. Stay safe and take care. Because I'm not really going to be long on here because I'm still trying to fully recover. You know, and I trying to stay away from all the drama and the hate because I'm still trying to recover from that second attempt. You know. Yeah, I try not to. No matter how much times a Gen X one destroyed my happiness. The mean ones, that is. Not the nice ones. So, yeah. People needs people like me. Yeah. And not only that, you know what really truly does helps me in my mental health? Halloween. FL. I was born in Miami. what really helps me is Halloween. I love Halloween. And it makes me happy too because I like helping other people too so they don't waste their candy. Free candy is a thing. You know. No matter how old you are, you're never too old to go trick or treating. So yeah. And by the way, yeah, this account was created 8 years ago. Take care. Ooh, man, that's a tough one. That's literally a tough one. I can go all to the details because I love all single characters. For example, hmm, let me think. When I was like 13 years old, wow, that's spooky. When I was like 13 years old, I had dressed up as Cinderella. Yes, Disney Princess Cinderella. For my first ever trick or treating. And I loved Disney princesses. My favorite one was Cinderella growing up. And the next thing I like is Ghostbusters, which I might try to get myself a Ghostbuster costume. Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters! There's something strange in the neighborhood. I love Ghostbusters. Literally. And I need a Ghostbuster costume because that seems so cool. I might cosplay and plan on creating a OC character Ghostbuster costume. Who's the probably a little little siblings to Fifi and you know. I need to watch Ghostbusters again to create some OCs again. There's a lot of ideas, and also my next part is Percy Jackson. I've loved the Percy Jackson movies. I created an OC character that's Percy Jackson's little sister, who's the daughter of Poseidon. She's just like her brother. But she looks just like her mom. So yeah. She has her mom's name as her first name. She also has her grandmother's name as her middle name, to say the least. But she has Jackson as her last name. So yeah. So yeah. So just to be aware, this live stream here, for any hate comments or anything, is also going to be for example, talked about to my doctor. So if people are watching my account that are friends with the Gen X, they're overly obsessed with me and putting bad reps in my name and trying to report this account for no reason because this account was created 8 years ago. And if you guys don't really believe me, check when this account is made and check my bio. Then you would notice that this account was created 8 years ago, July 20th, 2017. So yeah. And people who said I don't want any help, I'm not ashamed to show this, that I've got my help I need. Sorry, my hands has ink on it. I was working on a heart reception letter and the ink spills again. Twice. And how I create my fan fiction is through things that happen to me in real life. And this ink spill that happens to me a lot of time would be my character's flaws. So, yeah. you know. Sorry. I've been working on these hard exception letters since yesterday. That sleep med still kind of kicked my butt yesterday. I was in the midst of working on this, and all of a sudden, I fall asleep in the midst of me doing a hard exception letter. So yeah. Anyways, nice meeting you guys. Thank you for the nice comments. I appreciate you guys, and take care. And for anything people trying to twist my words or trying to make me look bad, I will inform my doctor about the hates and the thing I'm going through and getting by people who are older than me that should know better. You too. A nice meeting you guys. Take care. Stay safe. And also, for example, make sure if you guys have black cats on this October, keep them inside on Halloween. Keep them inside. It's not safe for pets to be outside during this moment of time. You know. So yeah.